Empty roads and twilight dark. Shadows whisper, feel the spark. Lonely paths the woods can hide. Ghosts of memories side by side. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay. Ancient songs from voices old. Stories of hearts that once were bold. Deep in the forest, secrets lie. Hidden tears that never dry. Flickering lights in shadows roll. Backwoods whispers lead me home. Silent specters dance and play, guiding through the night of day. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay.
All right, let's get some tunes going here. So I bought a bunch of cards from a legendary X-Men game that I've known nothing about. let's see what cards we got. What cards we're going to keep. What cards. I don't know if there's any value to these cards or not. Let's pop over here. So we bought 1, 2, already 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if they're all from the same year in the same game or they're all different. So we're going to pull out the ones we think are cool and keep them. And the ones we don't like, I don't know what we're going to do with them. We're going to make a cool keep pile and probably a throw in the bonfire pile. And I'm guessing there's going to be multiples. Who knows what we're going to have in this. So an Emma Frost, the White Cream Villain Hellfire Club. I'm not going to read all of these. I'm just going to go over a couple of them. So this is Ambush. Each player chooses an X or something like that. X hero. So an X-Men hero maybe. From their discard pile. Emma Frost dominates those heroes. Well, of course she does. Alright, so that's going to be a card we're going to keep. And it looks like I might need some sleeves. Well, I guess all I got is perfect fits. To buy some more sleeves. Well, I don't know, this will take an hour or so to get through, so we're going to keep the Emma Frost card. That's going to go over here in the keeps. Harry Leland Black Bishop, Villain Hellfire Club. Don't know who that is. Sebastian Shaw. Yeah, here's some dupes, which is what I was expecting. So we're gonna keep all the dupes of the cards we like. Mastermind Jason Wingard. That's kind of cool. A Phoenix Force Villain Hellfire Club. I don't know. That's probably has to do with the character Phoenix, I'm guessing. A Corrupt the Phoenix Force. Master Plan. Cane Shaker, what's up? So I bought a ton. What I'm doing here is I'm just going through. Apparently these are Marvel Legendary cards from Upper Deck. At some point it was a game. And looks like it's from 2017 Upper Deck. So I don't know what they are. I don't know what I bought. I'm just going through them. I'm picking out the cool cards and I'm throwing the ones that aren't cool to the side. Gonna keep everything that's kind of cool, you know, Emma Frost and Blackthorn, a Gladiator. I'm guessing there's gonna be dupes in here. I know nothing about the game. Oracle. That's a cool card. So dupes of Oracle. We'll keep Oracle. We like her. About an hour or so. Probably it'll take to get through these. Shiar. I don't know who she is. Smasher. Another Nemesis. I don't know who she is. Keeper. Random. Villain Dark Descendants. Yeah, they were all done up like that in this lot that I bought. I don't think there's any value to these cards in the first place, but because this is a game that apparently used animatronic killer clown. That's a cool card. We're going to keep those. Guillotine roller coaster. That's pretty cool. Miss Lock. We're going to keep that. Another animatronic killer clown. Oh, killer clowns. Is the other one just one clown? Yeah. Look at that. They're kind of cool art. Sulfuric acid water slide. Another Miss Lock. That's going to go in the keep pile. Yeah, I know that's not the way you want to do cards, but I don't think the person I bought this from was a card guy, or these were his kids. Dark Marvel Girl. She's kind of cool. Keep that. Dark Cyclops. Looks like these are still all being 2017 Upper Deck. Betrayal of the Shadow. Trap Shadows. That's a cool card. Keep that. Minor Domo. Villain Mojoverse. Kind of a cool card with the clown in the camera and stuff. We'll keep that. War Wolves. 2 of those. Mind Warping TV Broadcast. I don't know if you're a Marvel fan, this is probably some pretty cool cards. Who's this? Spiral? Major Domo and another Major Domo. So there's one pile. Like I said, we're just keeping some of the cards that are cool. I need to buy myself another pack of penny sleeves, and completely out of penny sleeves, I guess. Thought I had a. Guess not. Alright, let's see what we got in this pack here. Here's a landscape. Reliable and unpredictable. Some Wolverine cards. I don't know, maybe somebody would want those. Fastball Special. They probably got some significant dupes in this pile, maybe. I'm guessing this game was probably somewhat like Magic, where you could have more than one card in a deck or something. I don't know. Yeah, this whole stack looks like it might be pretty dupish. Dupish, if that's a word. Going through a phase. Kitty Pride card. That's cool. We'll put that in the keep stuff. Some more Kitty Pride. Intangible Qualities. Probably got 2 of those. We'll keep all the ones that we think are cool art cards anyways. Boy, there's a lot of dupes in this pile. Ghost in the Machine Kitty Pride. I will give them credit on the art. Lockheed Kitty's Dragon. We're keeping all Kitty Pride cards for sure. Blinding Burst. It's a Havoc card or something, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be interested enough to look up the playability of this game or how it was played, or if it's even a dead game. This might be a dead game, I don't know. Alright, another stack. I don't know if any of these cards are worth keeping, to tell you the truth. They are in good shape, even though the guy did the old rubber band thing. Shadow of the Disciple. Cool art. We'll keep it. Looks like we're going to get... Oh, they're actually different. So that was a Shadow of the Disciple. So they use the same art on 2 different cards, essentially. Surprise Assault. So, don't know what's going on there. I'm guessing this is going to be a lot of the same card that, you know, I don't know if these cards came in packs or Marvel Overpower. You know, or if you just bought decks of these cards. Yeah, this looks like I got a bunch of... This looks like I got like a bulk of some of the same stuff. Actually, some of these cards... A lot of these cards are actually different. So you have a Growing Threat, a Legions Upon Legions, all in the same art. A Manacle Mastermind. So I didn't realize Misery Upon Misery, Opening Salvo. So all of these cards essentially, they're probably not all different, but same art but different cards within the game. Don't have the first clue what I'm looking at there. But we like the art on those, so we're going to keep them. Same thing here. Is this the same year? Yeah, it's still 2017 card from the game. So a bunch of the same art with different named cards, and the cards are actually doing different things within the game. So as I thought I was getting a bunch of dupes, I'm probably actually not getting as many dupes as I actually thought. I'm just getting cards with the same art. But from a game standpoint are completely different. Here we go again. if I can keep it in screen. Yeah, they're kind of... Okay, so let's see. So this is the first art of this card. Let's see how many different actual cards we're looking at here. Here's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 different cards, essentially, in the same art. All different named. And all different... They all have 10s on them. For whatever that means in the game. I don't know. I think we're just kind of exploring something brand new that we don't know nothing about. So this whole stack seemed to have been... Here's... Here's 5 of all different cards again. Kind of looks like it. Shiar. I don't know who she is, but she's kind of cool. So we're gonna keep her. We're gonna put her in the keep pile. Like I said, I don't know if I'm just gonna toss the ones that I don't like or do something else with. Fiend of the Astra. I don't know what. I only know some Marvel comic characters, so. Mojo. That's a little disturbing. Mojo's probably got... Yeah, Mojo's got... I wonder... Highly doubt that this is like a complete set of these, but I could be wrong. Dark Phoenix. And it looks like we've got... Yep. Same format. All 13s. Yep. We're going to keep Dark Phoenix. Televised death traps of Mojo World. That's supposed to be Venom? I don't know. If there's anybody in here that is... Now this card has no number on it, like this 6. And this looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different cards. And they're all whatever schemes are in the game. But not anything we're keeping from an art basis. Alright, last little bit of this stack. Martial Arts Master. So I'm guessing probably 5 cards? Nope. Heartless Computer Scientist. A Wolf's Bane. Kind of cool. We're going to keep that. Magma. Cool art. We're going to keep. Sunspot. I don't know who that is. Magic. I do know Magic. Although I do not know anything about her character, but I know that she exists in Marvel. Karma. And Mirage. Two stacks? No, 3 stacks left. I didn't pay a lot for these, so I was like, yeah, you know. We went sailing this weekend. I mean sailing as in garage sailing, not sailing in the ocean. They do have a little bit of a bend to them, but not bad. Nothing that a little right there can't take care of. So okay, let's see what this stack turns out to be. This looks color-wise, how we looking? Kind of looks like we're gonna get multiples of things again, but probably in different names, I'm guessing. So the Brood. Nope. So now this pile is actually all dupes. We're not going to keep the Brood. Shiar Patrolcraft. Probably all. So this is probably where maybe he was getting, or the person was getting multiples in packs or something and collected for a while. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Hellfire Cult. Henchman Villain. Kind of cool. I don't know if I need 6 of them, but we'll put them in the save pile. Shiar. Is Shiar a character in Marvel? I don't know. Henchman Villain. Let's look at the card here. It has Ambush. This villain captures a human shield and has Fight. KO one of your heroes. And then a 2 and a star. Whatever that is. Yeah, so these are all very... Lady Deathstrike, villain, Sisterhood of Mutants. Let's fight, KO one of your heroes, and escape. Each player reveals a, I don't know, what is that? A W something? Or oh, that's like a little head or something, isn't it? Reveals in whatever hero or gains a wound. So, only 2 of those. Lady Mastermind. Villain Sisterhood of Mutants. So another Sisterhood of Mutants. She kind of looks mean. We'll give her that though. I don't know if that. Is that supposed to be Emma Frost? I don't know if that's supposed to be Emma Frost. Probably only 1 of those. So you know what, I didn't look? I don't know if there's any way to tell a rarity, if these have rarity to them, or nothing on the bottom other than this isn't going to show up, but Marvel, copyright Marvel 2017 and Upper Deck and X-Men. So it'd be cool. I'm going to have to maybe research some and see if there's a rarity to any of these. So here's Celine. So she's a villain too, and a Sisterhood of Mutants. I'm getting a bunch of Sisterhood of Mutants, so that's kind of cool. Because we do collect the lady vampires and stuff like that. It is one of my collection chases. Typhoid Mary. Another Sisterhood of Mutants. I'm going to have to look and see if these are actual characters. I'm guessing they're probably characters within Marvel at some extent. Madeline Pryor. I know I've heard her name as a character. Sapien League, Henchman Villain. I don't know, this game, maybe this game would be cool to play. That looks like that's the rest of that stack. I really do want to find out about rarity though. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe there is no rarity at all. I don't know. And it's just truly a game. Kind of one of the few times that I've grabbed something that I have no idea what I'm looking at. Adamantium foot claws. Oh, that's X23? Yeah, that's X20. Oh, yeah, it says right on the card. X23. So probably got a couple of these. Oh, there's another X23. I don't know if these are collectible or if these are just worth absolutely nothing. We're going to keep all the X23 cards. Here's a new X23. Bioengineered Assassin. All the same. Heir to Wolverine. X23. Here's a Psylocke. Precognition. I mean, the art is pretty good. Another Psylocke. Psychic Knife. Probably a handful of those, right? Is that the same Psychic Knives? Or these... Let's look quick. Are they truly dupes, or are they fooling us into thinking they're dupes, but they're the same card, different cards? Nope, those are truly dupes. Truly dupes. Here's another Psylocke, another one. Here's a Butterfly Effect Psylocke. Probably a handful of those. Keep those. Ian! Hello! Electromagnetic Pulse. Polaris. A couple of those, I'm guessing. Ride the magnetic waves. So, a handful of those are... Here's a different Polaris. All the same card, though. Reverse polarity. Alright, we're keeping all those. Life and Death Incarnate. A Phoenix. So we got a couple Phoenix cards coming? Yep. We got some Phoenix cards coming. Obliterating Fire. Bunch of dupes on these. There's a different one. Driven Mad by Power. So we'll keep Phoenix. I have no idea what you just said there, Ian. I see English at the end of that sentence. That's the best I can do with it. Bend Steel and Bend Light. Legion. I don't know if Legion's a character. Must be, because this is another Legion card, so... Bunch of Legion cards. Kind of landscape type card there. Looks like we got a couple more Legions. Oh, okay, yeah. Nope, I do not speak any German. That last sentence that you put, the only word I even got close to understanding was the last one that I guess was English. Thanks for stopping in though, Ian. So this must be a character named Legion. Like I said, I'm not a Marvel Jubilee. A Jubilee character, handful of cards of Jubilee. Just kind of spinning through these here. Alright, one last pile, and then we at least separated from the art that I like. I do very little Pokemon, Ian. I think I still have some Pokemon on my whatnot listings, but I don't open much Pokemon at all on the channel. If I do open Pokemon at all, it's usually just, I don't do it live. I'll grab one pack and open it. I want to say it's been about a year since I've actually bought a pack of Pokemon. Just not a big Pokemon. Oh, you do mostly vintage? I'm a lot of Magic. I do a lot of Magic cards. Probably less now, because the last couple Magic sets just I have not enjoyed probably the last 4. I'm not a big Universes Beyond fan when it comes to Magic, so I've been buying less Magic. I like to collect Weiss Schwarz. I think we'll probably open a couple packs of this tonight before I end the night. So Magic, Weiss Schwarz. Starting to get into the thing that's called Pieces of the Past. You're going to start seeing some of that stuff on the channel going forward. And then I'll collect certain cards that are from like Cardfight Vanguard and some of the other games, but I only really collect them on a what do I want to call it, like an art side of things. So like I collect Weiss Schwarz, but I don't have the first clue on how to play the game and stuff. The only true card game that I know how to play that I collect is Magic. And then everything else is kind of an art collect for me. And I collect a lot of like the lady cards and the female vampire cards as my desk, as this is the main desk mat that usually ends up in most videos. So back to this one pile here. Much about cards. Well, you know, so we're obviously going to keep Dazzler cards. Probably get a handful of different Dazzler versions. That'd be kind of cool. It looks like mostly the same. Bunch of dupes. Here's a citywide mega concert Dazzler card. So like my card collecting is really kind of all over the place. But I definitely do a lot of like the vampires and the darker stuff. And especially like the lady cards. Which is probably why I lean towards Weiss Schwarz and stuff too. So Long Shot must be another character I know nothing about. They're kind of cool art cards though. I don't know, maybe even the ones I'm not setting aside as staying in the PC. Maybe I do hang on to them still. Bunch of long shots. Couple different versions. So the thing you really see on the channel most. So here's Beast. I think that is a character of some sort in the Marvel franchise. So the thing you're going to see on the channel most, I don't know if you've watched any of it, Ian, but going to be a lot of cards, comics here and there, but a lot of cards and a lot of coins. And you'll know when like a live stream is going to be like straight up coins, because the thumbnail will basically be a coin thumbnail. But then these after darks hangouts are really just where most of the cards are going to be. So a bunch of furry. But definitely into cards and coins. Some more beasts. I don't know, somebody that's a Beast fan maybe would want some of these. I don't know. Here we have a guy called Cannonball. This is almost making me feel like it's like a Magic game to some extent, where you could have multiple same cards in a deck. It's intriguing me enough now that I'm probably going to have to look it up and see what this game was all about, and if it's dead now or if it's still Banshee. So we went from Cannonball to Banshee? Okay. Bunch of dupes. And it's weird because like these last two stacks have been essentially duped cards. Exact same card. But then I hit that one stack where it was the exact same art, but essentially different gameplay cards. It's odd. Let's see. These are still 2017s. Yeah, these are still 2017 cards. A little bit left. Probably a bunch of Banshees. I mean, I do, even the cards that I'm not setting aside as cards I want to save into the collection, they're still cool art. So here's two characters, I guess. Aurora and North Star. Kind of cool. Kind of like Aurora. This must be like a team character or something for Marvel. Alright, well, we'll just throw them in the keep pile. This looks like we're going to end on Aurora and North Star. Twin Blast. Alright, I think is that all the stacks? That's all the stacks, so. Probably worth what I paid, I don't know. Just more stuff to pile up here in the office, I guess. So I did get a sheet with it, because he had a sheet with it, and I don't know if this is the... like, the actual whole instructions to playing the game, or... Legendary X-Men is the game. So at some point, I guess I'll have to read that. Maybe figure out what I'm looking at. Alright, where are we at? 46 minutes on the nose. We got enough time to open up a couple packs of Y Schwartz and we'll call it an evening. And I'm out of coffee. Try to make these after dark lives just right about an hour or so. Of course, sometimes, depending on who's in the room here, we get into conversations and we end up with a 2.5 hour sit around. Let's open up 2 of them. I'm gonna have to order another box of these. Glasses. You know, I set things down. I think this may have been an expansion for the Legendary game. Your guess is as good as mine there, Kane. Since you're here, Kane, give me 1 through 4 for the first open. Would be nice to be able to hit a signature SP in this box, but they're few and far between. Brandon! What's good, friend? Cane Shaker says 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to open 3. Brandon, since you just popped in, give me 1 through 3. And that'll be the second open. I really like this Nike set. I mean, who wouldn't? It's girls and guns. Got to put stuff away. Brand. Oh, you did give me a number though. 1, 2. So we're gonna do 2 and 2, and then we'll open 3. I don't know if Ian's still here. Ian, if you're still here, 1 or 2, we'll give you a pick on 1, 2. But we're gonna open these 2. Come on. Signature SP would be pretty cool, but they are few and far between. And if we were to get one, then obviously we'd go to the website and look it up. But and the nice thing about this box is I was able to get English, so Neon Blue Ocean. So 3 commons, and then I think a hit if a hit is in a pack. BDG Yumi. Common SIWS Anchor. And another common. Turn up the volume. I know it's kind of weird. They all have the, like, in quotes, card name and then their name or something. I don't know. An uncommon tricky bomber, Bell Orta. And an uncommon Poli's Defense Line. Poli. And I think this is the rare. And Miracle Fairy. Not one of the more chased rares. And the CR of Cherry Blossom. So, nothing but the pack rare in that pack. Let's check this pack out. Yeah, this will take us right to about an hour, and then I'll call it a night. I don't think I've seen this common yet. Drake Special. Drake. Mealtime Aid. I always like getting the made cards. Common Victory is Mine. Milk. And a... So there's a double rare. You... Right above the 5500, there's the card number, and then there's an RR. And a double rare, I think a double rare is typically like an... I think a double rare in Weiss is an alternate art. So Privity, Unkind Maid. And I'm guessing that that double rare is probably one of the more chased cards, so... And it's a double rare, so... Yeah, Brandon, snap. So that's a good hit. Double rare. Then we got an uncommon Roar Nev. I think this card in a double rare and like her SP and stuff are pretty chased, and they might have some value to them on the upper side of things. I think you still get a rare regardless. Gotcha. Guilty. There's your double. More so than the other one, Brandon. And we still get a rare. Yep, we still get a rare. Realization Marion. And then so all of these must be CRs. Because like in the other Weiss set, you would get, these could be like a CC, which would be, the first C stands for Climax. And I don't know why they call them that. That's just what Weiss calls the landscape kind of cards. But you could get a CC, a CR. I think you could even get C triple R or C double R. But these all seem to be CRs coming out of the packs. Alright, CR there. Alright, I'm going to pick one pack out of this, and then I'll throw one back for another night. Let's go with two. That's going to leave us with how many in this box then for another night? Probably 4. 2. Yep, that'll leave 4 more packs for the box. Yeah, I have no idea why those landscape cards are called that. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if there's something specifically why they're called that in the game and like in the game play. Alright, so let's see if we can get something other than just the rare here. Climax Julia. Neon Blue Ocean. So there's a dupe from the first pack. Goddess of Victory. It's a kind of a different card. That card is done very differently. I'll have to look that one up. See if there's any value to that because of it being a different type of art. Another double rare. Scarlet Black Shadow. So we'll get a double rare and the regular rare out of this one. Scarlet Black Shadow. And any of the foils kind of, I think most all of them have that cracked glass version or look to them. Yeah, it's a little, this card's a little more subtle. You know, not as over the top. You know, on the girl side of things. Tricky Bomber, Beltora we hit in a previous pack. So we're going to get a couple uncommons. Strawberry Shock Diesel. And the rare is going to be 7 Dwarves. 7 Dwarves. 1? I mean, is that a 1? Yes. Snow White. So this will be an interesting art card, I'm guessing. Wonder if, like, the character is, like, based in snow or something. I don't know. And I'm guessing a CR of New Year, New Sword. I don't know. I've thought, I was like, maybe I should learn to play Weiss. I don't know. All right, let's do one more. I'm going to pull one out of the box. We're going to do one more just for kicks. We're at 57 minutes. One more will take tonight's stream to exactly an hour almost. Snow setting, yeah. I'm going to do more of this Nike Goddess of Victory, though, because, it's girls and guns. How do you not do multiple boxes? Okay, Brandon, tell me left or right. Give me left or right, and then 1 or 2. I'll let you pick. Left or right. Give me an R and a number. Or a left R or an L, and then a 1 or a 2. And this will be the pack of the night. I got some other things to do this evening here in the office, so I'll hold to my hour after dark stream. Right 1. So we're going right 1. Alright. 3 packs to move from that box to the next stream. Alright. R6. There ain't even coach. There ain't even 6 packs in that box anymore. Alright, let's try to get something beyond the pack rare. Laplace Buster. Laplace Buster. I don't understand how they're doing the names in this set now. Because they're doing the quotations and then this, like, one of the same words or something. So obviously I'm thinking the name of the girl is the one that's not in the quotations. A Teacher's Grace, Marcinia. A Colossal Single Cell Ether. R2D2. There you go, coach. Colossal Single Cell Ether. And this, I think, would be the hit if it is in the pack. And it looks like a common. Miracle of Makeshift's Tove. It's sometimes hard to notice these on these cards, but all these girls do have guns. Or at least I think they all, for the most part, do. Nope. Ether didn't have a gun. But the set is based off of essentially girls and guns. So an uncommon golden ship. So there's a little different type of art too, because like most of the cards are done like these type of backgrounds. So that's like a full art or something. I don't know if there's something special to that or not. It's just an uncommon, so an uncommon Grumpy Cat Nero. So a cat of some sort? Essentially not a hit, but we'll give that card the minions. And this should be the rare. To My Greatest Friend's Red Hood. That is definitely a different art style card. And that is one heck of a scope on that. Kind of cool art. And Dazzling Cupid on the CR. Yep, so like all the landscape cards are CRs, I guess. Unlike the last Weiss Schwartz set where they had different rarities. All right. I'm going to burn through the cards quick just because I think you got to do it for each stream. I'm going to pick the card. Yeah, big scope. Well, it is definitely this is going to be an odd pick, but it was essentially between this double rare and this uncommon, but I'm picking this uncommon as the card of the night. I don't typically pick an uncommon. All right. I'm over my hour. I gotta save some packs for later. And I have to clean up this office somewhat because now I got stacks of that Marvel stuff sitting here. Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely that. I mean, it was tonight was a tough choice because I could have easily went with the maid. But I think that's my pick. Doesn't want to focus. But, like I said, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks, whoever anybody lurking. I don't know if anybody was lurking or not, but Kane, Shaker, Coach, Brandon. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I think you were the three that... well, Ian. I don't know if Ian's still hanging out. But thanks for hanging out. We're going to be doing some coins here pretty quick. I'm thinking maybe the next live stream is probably going to be a straight up coins. Because we got a lot of nickels to go through. I got whole containers of 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, all the way up, but starting in the 1940s. Brandon Made is a good one too. Yeah, like I said, it was a tough choice. I just went with an uncommon though tonight, but next stream probably sometime during the week. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get on and just do it where we're gonna go through and check for some mint errors on some old nickels, and see if we can't find any repunched mint marks and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think you've hung out for a coin stream yet, Brandon. Those can get a little longer. Like, I'll go live and end up, because I'll be running the microscope and stuff, and we'll just go through a container of coins trying to see what we can find. I end up trying to get them, go from my stuff that needs to be looked at to my stuff that essentially has already been looked at. And I'm just slowly working through containers of coins. Found some cool stuff. Found a 1964 repunched mint mark. Last time, I think. I don't know when it was, but well, I think the last couple posted videos have been taken, cut out of the coin streams. Because essentially that's what I do, is I really don't do videos and just record a video for posting. I much more enjoy doing these live streams, and then if there's something, cool to cut out for a video and then post it to the channel, then I'll do that. If I would have hit an SP signature card tonight in the Weiss Schwartz stuff, I probably would have cut that out and made a short video of it. But most things are going to be just streams where I'm just going to hang out and do stuff, Like I said, these after dark ones, I want to kind of just keep around an hour, rip a couple packs, do a little BSing and stuff. But the coin ones will run, if it takes me 2 hours to go through a container of coins, that's what we're going to do. And then there's going to be some other streams too, because I'm picking up some more of these cap and ball revolvers, probably in the next month, I'm guessing. I'm going to pick up some more cap and ball revolvers. I got my eye on a couple auctions of old double barrel shotguns that so you're going to start seeing some of that stuff on the channel. My channel's going all over the place. We're doing cards, coins, guns. I'm just doing what I like, and I'm collecting what I like. I ain't doing videos for views, that's for sure. And if whatever you guys hang around, that's awesome. It gives me somebody to talk to as I'm doing a stream, I guess. Much appreciated for sure. But anyways, I'm out. I gotta get some stuff done. What is time is it? It's 10:30. I gotta get some stuff done yet tonight. Brandon, Coach, Cane Shaker, Ian, thanks. It's fun to hang out when there's people hanging out with you. I'm going to run the outro just for the sake of doing it. Just because it puts a nice little bow on things. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Daddy's dog.